Mic check.
My back shot sounds like bongos.
I love that.
My back shots sound like bongos.
Okay. I want to be like this. ASMR.
Mario get down with shit. Huh? When did Mario get down with shit?
He said, when did Mario get done with him?
Girl, he got a beef face. Mario the
The best of the best, girl.
Okay, girl.
I put this on
I'm
quick.
talking about Alonzo.
I put this on quick, bitch. At this point, I got it down paid. You're irritated.
Hey, wait, let me chill. Hey, wait, let me handle that. You
So this is the Laylo podcast. Today I have 4 guests that I'm so excited to have. And I hope you guys love them as much as I love them. We have Devontae, who is a celebrity hairstylist extraordinaire. And he's touched damn near everybody's head, from Kim Kardashian to Naomi Campbell. And we have Jacob, who is also a celebrity hairstylist extraordinaire. And he has touched everybody's head damn near, like Kehlani and Summer Walker. We have Jacarlos. He works at Warner Music, and he's worked with everybody like Migos, City Girls. And then we have Brooklyn, who is a celebrity stylist and has helped style people like Megan Thee Stallion, Janelle Monáe, the girls. And I'm so excited to have y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
This is so exciting.
So excited.
So originally, I was going to call this episode Living on a Dream, because I really wanted to talk about living in LA. And I think all of us kind of come from the same story in a way of just like one day popping up and being like, bitch, I'm moving to LA. Like, fuck it, I gotta go. But I think gay in LA is great because gay.
We is gay.
We is that. By the way, who's gay?
Who's gay? Who said that?
But I really wanted to talk about, like, I think it takes a crazy person to pick themselves up from where they live and move to a city like LA. Like, when you really think about it, this is some crazy shit.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I wanted to ask y'all, like, what was the moment that you felt like, okay, fuck it, I'm moving to LA, I'm gonna do it? Was it something you always thought about doing, or was it like a last minute decision? Did you always have this dream? What was that like for y'all?
I never had any intentions to move to LA.
Right.
I thought that New York was like where I was gonna end up
Really?
being.
honestly saying.
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah. I feel
I
like
have
we're
a mural in my room as a kid, like up New York, on the back of my bed.
No way.
And unfortunately, I hate, like, not saying I hate New York, but I didn't think, like, I thought that was going to be the next step, especially working in entertainment, like, being fashion leading. It's like my core interest is, like, I have to live in New York. Even though I live in LA now, New York is coming.
It's still in
Like, I feel like
I'm gonna go
Think
to
about
Atlanta.
it.
Atlanta is Black Hollywood, which
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
It's the
but coming from Atlanta, but I feel like
niggas.
all like, from like towns, especially like me and Devontae being like from like southern states, is like being outside of that state in general. It's not often. Nobody in my entire family has ever lived anywhere outside of Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Whole family still up in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Also in Chicago.
whole family in Dallas.
So that's like I feel like a system that we're breaking. So it's kind of like getting to LA is like, damn, we got somewhere.
Something. Even if it doesn't become anything, it's something. But obviously it's become something for y'all.
I had a few family members in New York, and I remember I used to travel there like every summer and be like, damn, New York is where I need to be at. Like, this is where I could see myself, just like the hustle and bustle. But yeah, no, my mentor at the time, she was like, no, you need to be in LA. And I was like, LA, like, that's just not really my vibe. I never, ever thought that I wanted to live in LA, like, at all.
Same.
And the steps kind of just fell into place. Like, I got a promotion with the job I was working with at the time. They paid for my move to come here. So it was just like, I'm gonna end up in LA. I came here, had never been here before.
Just like, bitch, I'm coming. I say, ooh.
Yeah. I texted Jake, I was like, I'm coming to LA.
Did y'all know each other like for a long
Since high
time?
school.
We've known each other since high school.
No way.
Daggy.
It
Queen.
explains everything. Really, that makes sense. Like, I think LA for me, I've always wanted to move to LA since I was a kid. Like, I used to have Hannah Montana concerts in my room.
Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana, bitch. I would sit in front of the stereo and like write her lyrics out, and then I would go into my
lived in
study. Huh?
She was in LA.
Her house is in Malibu.
Yeah, in Malibu. And I would
Shut
be
up.
like preparing for my concert and like doing like the dress rehearsal, and then I'd be like, come on guys, like get up, and like everything. So
She a Barbie.
So cute.
Okay.
no, dead ass. But I think eventually LA became like, I was like, oh, I'm never moving there. It's too expensive, whatever. And then finally Devontae, when I visited, he was like, bitch, leave Dallas. There's nothing there for you. Brooklyn was like, bitch, leave Dallas. And I think Jacob was mean as fuck.
Oh, shocker.
I was in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom, and I had to collect myself because LA drinks, for some reason, are so much stronger. They roofie you, bitch. Like, we went to Chapel one time.
Story of my life.
Jump scare.
We went to Chapel one time, and I had 2 drinks. And this was when I was drinking a lot. I don't drink that much now, so, like, 1 or 2 drinks for me is good. But, like, we had 2 drinks, and I was like, is there crack in this? Like, it was scary. So I'm in the bathroom trying to, like, collect myself, and Jacob was like, bitch, move. Like, I gotta pee. Like, that was your situation.
Sound like me.
Yeah. You're very sweet, though.
Easy.
Everybody says we take care of Jacob. I think Jacob takes care of us.
When we all get fucked up.
Yeah. He's always on his P's and
He's
Q's.
so real fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not your experience.
I mean, he's so fast for me.
Yeah.
Bitch, I drove home one day.
When I first thought I realized I was gonna move to LA was when I was with you and we did our mood board. But it's also because of a situation that I was in. But when my first celebrity was Michelle Williams, and I got the opportunity to see, like, I get to make this amount of money working with one person at one time, and I don't got to talk to about like 20 women or 10 women or 5 women, how many women you see when you're in a salon. I was like, damn, I'd rather do this, be with one person than work with buku women and be a therapist, and I got to remember everybody.
Slaving behind a chair.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'm about to move to LA. So my friends packed my bags with me, and we got in a little truck, like a little pickup truck, and all 5 of us drove to LA.
I'll never forget because I was going to move here with you at first, and
took forever.
Bitch.
A year later.
We went to Bottle Blonde in Dallas, and Devontae's like, so I'm moving this weekend, and my heart was broken because you were the first person that I had met in a long time that I felt like was my actual friend, and that got me. And the whole time you were gone, I was like, oh my God, like I'm by myself in the ghetto. Like I don't know what to do without him.
Dallas the ghetto.
No, Dallas is, I miss Dallas.
The racist ghetto.
But yeah. What about you, Jacob?
It wasn't that complicated for me. Like, I was out here like every weekend because them lights was cheap during the pandemic. I don't know. I was just out here all the time, and then all my friends lived here, and nobody was back home. So I got a little PPP loan, and I took it.
Wait a minute, all right.
Bitch, the government
The
gonna come for you.
IRS is calling tomorrow.
It didn't come through.
The government
It didn't process on this show.
Do the shit.
He paid it back.
I ain't get that. I'm joking. I ain't get no
He
PPP.
paid it back. Don't worry about it.
I got it forgave.
Yeah. So I feel like LA is a city that a lot of people are like, oh my God, Hollywood's the devil. Like you're gonna like become a demon, and like, oh, you're gonna change so much. And I do feel like I've changed a lot, but I didn't come out here wanting to become anything. I came out here wanting to become stronger in myself and learn how to use my voice and learn how to talk to people and not be shy and awkward. But how do y'all feel like LA has changed you as a person?
My gay experience has definitely
Baby gay.
I've just like from a caterpillar to a butterfly.
Yeah.
A beetle.
A ladybug to a dragon.
Okay, bitch. A dog.
You be
Rottweiler.
outside, bitch.
But yeah, no, it was like, I really didn't have too many gay friends in Chicago, where I'm from. And I never really was immersed in the gay scene. So coming here, I was like, whew, I got thrown into a jacket. I was like, bitch, we outside. And I'd be like, oh, no, I used to be nervous about coming around them because the girls can be real nasty, real rude, and I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah.
So, fortunately, I got really comfortable with just being who I am and dating and...
Dating.
Yeah, dating.
Yeah.
But yeah, just put myself out there and just like... So I've kind of evolved in just like figuring out who I am and how I want to present myself and so forth. So, yeah.
I'm proud of you. I've seen a big change in Brooklyn since I first met him.
I see it in all y'all, child.
Y'all have grown a lot. Like,
For sure.
everybody grown a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's the experience, but I feel like to your question is like, has LA changed me? But it's like I feel like everybody here is so crazy because everybody is still figuring it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like nobody has life like figured out. So it's
We're
like,
like kids growing
Like
up.
kids.
yeah,
bitch, we
like
all raised
I've never,
ourselves.
Yes.
we've never
Yeah.
been this age before. Like
Yeah.
I don't have like again from our stories like it's LA is like a melting pot. So I feel like when we're all
Just not
here,
used to paying rent.
yeah, double the price. It's
Barely.
just, like it's like the hood just double the price tag.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly.
That's literally what it is. I always say like 25 in Dallas and 25 in LA, two completely different
different
ages. Like
Maybe Atlanta.
Atlanta, different,
Bitch,
right?
25.
Like
man.
when it comes to even for my job, like from label to label, it was like a completely different like dynamic. But I was like, LA is expensive just to breathe, like to live like a decent
Well,
life.
sorry,
Is
this
like
Gotta drink
They
water.
got a water bottle
$25.
fee.
Like,
It's
They have a
20 just to
10
step
cent
outside.
water bottle fee and like
crazy.
save the turtles, but bitch, 10 cents is crazy.
save me.
Yeah.
and it's like, what are we paying? What are we paying for?
Bitch,
are
I'm
we
drowning.
We don't got no
Yeah,
land. We
I'm
don't even have 40
drowning.
acres and a mule. Like, it's like
Exactly.
we're not even paying like mortgage. We're paying rent.
Yeah, yeah. I
Right.
definitely feel that. I feel like when like Dallas was, I always like I never want to move back. I always knew like, bitch, I'm gone. Like the minute I packed my bags, I was out. But the cost of living to me once I got here, it kind of balanced out, honestly, like when I looked at Dallas. But at the same time, a parking ticket out here is $68 starting off. In Dallas is $30, bitch. So I got a parking ticket for the first time, and that I got it 2 days after I moved here. I got a parking ticket,
And if you
and
don't
I
pay,
was
you don't have to go
like,
to court.
huh?
You know?
I mean, you gotta go to court, but they don't come looking for you for a parking ticket. Like
They won't.
You know how many parking tickets I got right now in my name?
Look, and they
They ain't
know
gonna boot your car.
And my car ain't
I got a
booted.
tally. I got a tally. I got to know.
I'm still driving in and
They
everything.
ain't
Like,
gonna get that. They gonna have to catch me.
please don't come after me.
Look, my tickets were parking a handicap spot at Ralph's.
At Ralph's?
Oh,
But they
gave you
be
a ticket
out
to
here.
Ralph's?
I just saw the parking, like the parking in LA will find a way to take your money.
To make
Like
their money.
they
For
will
sure. Yeah.
find a way, bitch, to
Yeah.
take
They
your
be
But
money.
in
I
the
never
last
see
Prius.
police cars.
Gas.
I never see
You
police.
never
I
see
never see
police
police
cars.
officers. So who is doing the ticketing?
Girl, them little ass Prius.
Bassett,
that you see
look,
driving
baby,
by.
you was pulled over with me before.
Huh?
You was pulled over with me before.
When?
I'm
We was drunk.
tense. No. Drunk? I'm classy. I don't even drink.
No,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
no
we
drinking
was
and
driving.
driving.
No drinking and driving.
We don't
Oh
do
my
that.
I was drunk.
I don't think LA has really. Okay, I can say when I first moved here, I was hanging around the wrong people, and that experience took me down the wrong path. Like I lost track of what I came here for. So I was doing a lot of stuff with
What
people
stuff?
that I know didn't have my back. Like
Yeah.
we're still doing the same things, but I know the
specific.
people that I'm doing it with now.
Name the things
Care
as
you
far as
about
like
you.
drinking and all of that,
Yeah.
care about me,
Yeah.
you know, my well-being.
Yeah.
But then, you know, like it has brought a lot of great things too to my life as far as like my career.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think people gotta always remember that LA won't change you. It's about who you surround yourself around and the things you put yourself into, the things you pour yourself into
Yeah.
that will change you.
Absolutely.
You know, because the city has a lot of great things within it. Like you get to go to the beach, then you go to snowboarding,
Yeah.
to the
Big
desert.
Bear,
Like
yeah,
it
yeah.
has a lot of great things.
Yeah.
So it's about who you surround yourself around and the things you pour yourself into.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel that. Jacob, I'm looking at you because you real quiet.
For
I
once.
don't know. Talk. Shut up, bitch. What was the question?
Do you feel like,
He's nervous.
do you feel like LA changed you?
Not really. I mean, for the better, yeah. I just feel like I'm more of an adult. I guess.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
proud
at
of
first,
you.
I was just like,
Headphones in his ear.
You want to talk to nobody?
yeah.
Don't
Communication
talk to
skills.
nobody.
Tragic.
All right, keep going. Damn, dude.
I'm just
We
saying.
can.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I grew up more so.
Yeah.
Has it changed? I mean, yeah, I feel like I was real green when I first got here. I wasn't that green, but like I ain't do a lot of stuff that I do now.
I feel like you cut
Be
yourself so much
specific.
slack, but it's like I feel like you're so like still like mature for your age when it comes to like how you move something. Because the fact that you even ask questions like it's like one of my favorite thing about you. Because like most people just swear they have it going on in LA and they really don't.
Really
Yeah,
don't.
And it's like you would be
Really
like, should I do this person? Like, what's the like
yeah,
get back? Like
yeah,
you
yeah,
like that's and it's a community.
Yeah.
It's like we definitely need that
Got
because
each
it's
other
like
back.
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
You can call
You don't give
everybody
yourself
on your
enough
phone.
praise for the things that you
Yeah.
are doing.
And
Like,
try.
You're achieving.
Oh, thanks. So nice.
Like everybody you're like manifesting is like happening like in real time. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like for all of us, kind of like been like the type of like year I feel like we all been having.
Yeah.
from those changes.
If I put my mind to it, bitch, I can do it.
Period.
Okay.
This past weekend, the last weekend.
Okay. He literally said the other day, he was like, I want to do Kelly Rowland.
And you did her?
And then out of nowhere, he did Kelly Rowland.
Last week.
Literally last week.
Crazy.
Hmm?
I want to talk about that because
The power of manifestation.
manifestation, 2 days after I moved to LA, a Facebook post that my mom had of us visiting LA 7 years prior popped up, and I said on the caption, my future home, like 2 days after I moved here. And then I go on Twitter. Well, I posted this on Twitter, and it was April of 2018 where I said I would have a 2-story loft. When I first moved here, that's the first thing I had was a 2-story loft, and I didn't even know how. Like, it was crazy. And I always
It was
said,
that detailed.
that detailed. I literally had like 4 photos of 2-story lofts, and I said I'm gonna have a 2-story loft one day, and that's the first place I moved into when I moved here. Didn't know how, bitch, because
Yeah, I remember the rent prices when we
Yeah.
first got here.
Bitch.
Pandemic prices.
First of all,
Who
I was
were we
paying-
moving here?
I
Like
was paying
to-
$800 with 3 roommates
really.
and
God
Crenshaw.
bless.
Yeah, and then they had rats in the lady house.
Was
So
that
I,
gay?
I had to
rats?
move out. Then I went to a little
Was they gay?
studio right up the hill, and it was $1,200. Then I went downtown because of him, and I
Yeah.
was paying what,
Oh.
22,
Yeah,
22, we was both paying
I liked your
22.
downtown
Put that
apartment.
in your memoir.
and then 22, and
that
then
in your
22
tell-all.
to Hollywood paying 20,
Bitch, you
no,
moved. That's
32.
what you gonna
32.
do.
32.
and now I'm paying
'Cause bitch, you been coming
36,
Up,
almost
up, up.
4,000.
Yeah.
One cap is 3.
Your cap is
Yeah,
3?
I'm not going no more than 3. I'm sorry.
And that's how my move is gonna be in.
The next place
With
is
a
a,
man.
is a town.
See,
With a nigga.
that's why I love my apartment because it's so like it's perfectly priced.
Y'all rent cheap.
For
Yeah.
$2,200.
What you got? It really
You
is.
paid
Yeah.
$2,200?
We got a balcony and
21.80.
everything. That's-
That's
You're
how much
lying.
And they gave me that
other
price
place
because of
was.
I don't have
Was
no direct
22.65.
sunlighting, so that's why they knocked it down a few like notches. But overall, with like my parking, whatever, it's like $2,300.
You're lying.
That's I'm like, where the hell am I go? I'm looking at these
I mean,
prices.
even yours is fire.
It's
For
$2,500.
what you got though.
right.
But I have my own parking. I have a great landlord. I have
A
my
backyard.
own
The
backyard. I have
backyard.
my own space.
With
She
a-
don't bother me.
a
I don't bother her.
yeah,
A
I think I want a
jacuzzi.
loft next too, though.
Bitch, you in Lil
Girl, you live at a
Greece.
hotel.
I just want a pool.
It is Little Grease. But my last apartment was about $3,100 a month.
Mine was
And
22.
I,
huge.
I'm
It was
looking to.
huge.
I'm like, it's fine to upgrade. But I'm like, where I got to move to.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just so comfortable because like
Yeah.
from Georgia, from Atlanta, my rent was in Buckhead, primetime real estate.
Yeah.
$1,300.
In
Bitch.
Chicago, mine was 12.
Girl, that's a pair of rent almost every month of an upgrade.
My shit just keep going up because I keep putting more stuff in my apartment,
That's a,
and I need more.
And
more
you don't
space.
even be at home.
And I don't be at home.
You
I
don't
need
be
a
at
walk-in
home.
closet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just
I
need more
do.
space.
I need a walk-in
Put
closet.
stuff in the-
I'm a
the-
minimalist, so I don't.
Bitch, and I be home.
Come
You
over
need
there, get
something? Right.
You get a key.
My closet's like fucking IKEA.
I think though one thing that really frustrates me is like when I told everybody like, oh, I'm moving to LA. Like when I was in Dallas, I had like a facial person, I had a personal trainer, I had a nail tech, like I had all the things. And I went and told one of them like, hey, I'm moving to LA so we can stop the services. And she was like, you'll be back. And I was like,
Damn, bitch.
I said, just because of that bitch, I'm never coming home. Never coming home. But everybody's like, oh, it's too expensive. Like,
Ew.
I would have fought that whore.
Like, that's why you staying here, bitch.
I would go on Yelp and get her ass 1 star.
This raggedy bitch.
I could say something, but I'm not gonna say it. But I literally like decided at that point, like I'm staying here, and everybody's reaction was like, "Why would you pay to live there? Like it's too expensive. Like nothing's going on in LA." But like I think perception is a huge thing that affects how we live our lives. Like if you think LA is too expensive, it is expensive, but we have all been able to make it. Especially like me being laid off 3 times. I said I'll live in my car before I go back home. Like
period.
you have to want what you want bad enough to
I'ma
stay
live
where you
with
are.
y'all.
Yeah, no, I would live with y'all.
Right.
If y'all are like,
Bitch.
bitch, I'm tired of you, I would live in my
Listen,
car.
I ain't, look,
100%.
Well, I got a second bedroom, bitch.
Know what?
A second bedroom.
A second bed, I could pay like a cute 800.
You really could. You
Yeah.
got a main bedroom.
Yeah,
Shit, I ain't
you
know.
give me the main. Oh,
I
that's
ain't
so
home.
sweet. Oh,
Where you be at?
out of town.
my
let's
lease
go
is
around.
my lease is up December 2nd.
Okay.
My man, bitch, where you
Yeah.
You wanted me to say that?
Ciao.
Thank you to my man.
I wanted to ask y'all like what y'all would do differently your first year living here, because I
Oh, Well,
time?
All right, let me start. So I wouldn't have
First
thought
thing
that.
is-
365 days is a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
a
days.
lot.
If I knew what I knew now,
I wouldn't go to chapel on Thursday.
yeah.
I might be straight.
That's
hold on, bitch.
No,
I don't
dead
say
ass.
all that.
I wouldn't
would-
party as much, and half the niggas I talked to, I wouldn't have talked to.
Yeah.
That.
Cause it
I would
is-
I would not waste my body count.
Yeah. Well, let's be realistic.
That is so
It is what it
accurate.
is.
Like
Listen,
time was
we
wasted.
don't have the same standards as women, so I got a body count. But
And
I
the LA
just went
niggas are
wasted.
fine. Like these
They're
are a
fine.
very
To know what I know
attractive city.
now,
But
I
they
mean,
don't
but-
have a lot of qualities within themselves.
Exactly.
And that's
Like,
what I learned
we're
the
not
first
doing
year.
shit.
Like people don't have really personalities anymore.
No.
Like no core values, like no morals, no respect.
I feel like niggas in LA. Well, first of all, I
Take
hate the
them
fact the
tips.
first
It's
thing is
getting
that
real, yeah.
Let's get
people ask you like, "What's your Instagram?"
Yeah.
Or "What you do for work?" Rather than
Boy, the first question.
I be quick to put my
like,
Instagram.
why is
I
that
be
the
like,
first thing?
yeah, look at
Any
it.
I got the
That's
followers,
why you do well
bitch.
here.
Huh?
I said that's why you do well here. Huh?
Right.
Like, what happened to like the old fashioned like courting shit like that? Like really
That's why I said, I
genuinely
feel like I'm
getting
really
to
gonna
know
be my man,
somebody.
just
And
like-
stop texting just past 3
Ow.
days.
Yeah.
Like
A relationship don't last.
but it's like
past,
if you
what,
see
3
intention
weeks?
behind
3
it, like when I
weeks?
get somebody's number, I'm like, we're going out within the first 48 to 72 hours.
That's quick.
That is quick.
What we texting about? I work. I'm busy. So like I have to dedicate time to get to know you and just to know if it's a fit or not.
So if you got enough time to text me throughout the day, that means you ain't doing shit.
Cause like babe, I got calls, meetings, like we booked and
Yeah,
busy.
bitch, I'm burning bitches'
We on
hair.
set.
Like I'm doing stuff.
Like no, when I started, I knew I was an adult when I was scheduling events. Like okay, Devontae got something, whatever going on. Jacob birthday party the next day. Like scheduling.
Absolutely.
Yes.
My calendar is booked. Like,
what we doing?
That's
But I
why.
take it. I take it.
That's
Day by day,
why
hour by hour.
No.
I got beef with
Baby,
these two.
I take it.
Time-
I woke up at
timeliness.
6:29
Oh, I won't
today,
remember.
said-
The duo, timely. for the
You
most
woke at
part.
what?
6:29.
Because I told you to.
No, I'm saying I woke up at that time, so
Oh.
I just got up and called my Uber. I was like,
They will not remember nothing, bro. I could be like,
like,
bro,
fuck.
like it is like I'm doing like I could be like I'm at the Golden Globes, and they'd be like, what time is it again?
damn,
What
bitch,
day
that was
is it
today?
again?
Right, that
That's
was today.
today.
Girl, I
She be
know.
like,
Oh, I'm 30 minutes away, bitch. Like,
Girl, I'm in New York.
Working
Girl, I'm at. What?
One thing I do different is just, well, I feel like the people that I hung out with was the experience. So I don't want to take that back. But when walking into a room, I just will want to take control of the room rather than sitting back waiting on people to come to me.
affect people, not let them affect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I missed out on so many opportunities or relationships because I stood back guarded,
Yeah.
trying to be observative of the environment rather than just, hello, how you doing?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
in? Like, you know what
Putting
I'm saying?
yourself out
Put
there.
myself out there.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
I agree. I wouldn't have been in a relationship. I got in a relationship a month after I got here. And
How did that go?
well, these two had to come save me. So that was a whole thing.
I don't believe in violence.
Nah, yeah. I definitely would have.
And I would never put my hands on a woman.
oh no.
Well,
But I'm going to call my cousins.
yeah. You gonna call your cousins? I
She
would
gonna
call
her.
mine.
She gonna call her.
I can find a bitch. I can find a bitch for you.
Okay.
I wouldn't. You could find them, but I wouldn't. They were very respectful.
Where are we?
Oh,
I remember it.
Well, she definitely understood.
She just
I'm gonna
tried
cut this
it.
out.
She tried it. Only because we know you. Like,
Right.
she took advantage. Like,
Yeah.
that's a whole different thing. Like, don't.
Take a minute, girl.
One of the
Sit
sweetest
down
fucking
there.
people on this earth.
But the
It
thing
was
is-
never that Beyonce Hill.
Yeah, it was definitely a girl situation. But I would have done what I'm doing now, which is like experiencing different spaces and allowing myself to like meet new people. Like I'm just now making like eclectic people that do like some of them like hike, some of them sail, some of them are artists, and like putting myself out there and not being afraid to speak because I'm a shy, awkward person. But I do appreciate the fact that I had you guys to kind of hold me close and be like my family when I first moved here, because I would have been very lost had y'all not had my back and been there for me.
My LA experience
Sweet.
would not be what it is now if I didn't find my tribe when I got here. I was very
Yeah.
fortunate when I first got here that y'all just like took me in. Like I've always known Jacob, but like, you know, Devontae, Carlos, you know, it was like we immediately just like were able to click and just hop into it. And y'all made it home for me. And then Kourtlynn, I was like, I love her from the moment. She's just a sweetheart. You don't meet too many people that are just genuinely nice
Yeah.
people. So it's
Yeah.
like, These gonna be my people. These gonna be my girls.
Yeah.
So.
These are my queens. These are my girls.
Well, I want to ask y'all, like, if you had to give advice, especially considering, like, y'all's positions, because I think that it's okay to move to LA and not have a plan. I didn't move out here with a plan. Like, obviously, I'm a writer. I do all these things. But, like, I didn't come here with this idea of, like, who I was going to be. I just wanted to be a better person. So, considering what you've experienced and where you are, like, if you had to give advice to others, what would that be? And how would you tell them to find their tribe and, like, acclimate themselves and get into the positions that they want to be in?
Be patient.
Yeah.
Don't, like, rush into it. Don't, change who you are to fit into a specific group of people.
Yeah.
Because people are going to genuinely love you for who you are because of who you are.
Yeah.
And if they don't, fuck them.
So you got to come here knowing.
Be who you are. Be
Yeah.
genuinely yourself, 100% authentic to who you are. And it doesn't matter what you do or who you hang around, like, always, because that's how you're going to lose yourself within
Yeah.
living in LA.
Yeah.
Trying to change yourself.
Trying to change yourself.
Yeah.
Trying to fit in with whoever.
people.
Like,
Because people can read that shit. Like, you can tell somebody who don't got nothing working, like, not working, but, like, somebody who is,
Nothing to lose.
yeah, nothing to lose, not authentic, not really themselves. It reads easily.
And it helps you to separate from the bitches that you don't want to be around.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, or you shouldn't be around. You
Yeah.
want to be, like you said, your 100% authentic self, so that you find the people that you can be vulnerable with, love with, party with, do whatever you want to with,
Yeah.
and just feel like your most comfortable self.
And not judge.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I know I could tell each one of y'all my problems or my situations and not feel judged. I mean, that's sometimes what I'll be
I
like.
mean, I'm going to tell you about yourself, but, like, I love you.
Because, bitch, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But, like, we could be honest with each other, and that's what you need.
Yeah.
Friends that are honest with you, that
Yeah.
are truthful, that are, loving, that,
Yeah.
bring all of those qualities to your life.
Because we've all
So-
cried together, laughed together. Like, y'all know my most embarrassing.
Have I cried?
Have you cried?
I don't think I've ever seen me cry.
I've never seen Jacob cry.
One time.
When?
Jacob doesn't cry, though.
You want me to say it on the camera when I saw you cry?
No, wait. What was that? When?
We'll talk about it later.
I be drunk.
Have you cried? I've never seen Jacob cry before. I've never seen Brooklyn cry. I've seen you cry.
I cry.
But you cry when you're
Bitch, I
drunk.
seen you cry at a party,
He cried.
bitch.
He cried. Yeah,
Bitch,
he cried.
bro.
Devontae cries when he's drunk.
Bitch,
Because
I
he's like, I
cried.
just love y'all so
So
much.
much.
And, like, I don't know what to do.
I be like, how the hell we in church?
No, dead ass. I'm going to
Listen.
cry. One thing about it, I'm going to cry. But I don't know.
Y'all are passionate
That's why we cried
criers
to
though.
Beyonce
It's so
concert.
like it's so like intention behind it. It's like you
Cried
are.
to Beyonce
Oh, you was crying at
concert.
Beyonce. I was like, bitch, why you crying?
Like,
Yeah.
There
that
is
was a moment's
passion.
cry.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's passion behind my cry.
You
I'm
did cry at the Beyonce concert, so that's two.
I don't want to talk about it.
Bitch, that
'cause
was like
didn't
one
go.
tear.
I
That
don't
was
wanna
a real
talk about
cry.
it. Wait, did y'all get y'all tickets to the movies? I got
Oh,
mine.
absolutely. Girl, I was in the
mine.
club last night talking about girl AMC.
Aw, shit.
I
I'm
need
going to
tickets right
Century
now.
City.
Are you?
Yeah.
You said what?
Century City.
What time did we get for that?
7:30.
The girls got 9.
Y'all going to
What
the
time?
Grove.
7:30.
On December 1st?
Thursday, the 30th.
The 30th?
You going to the Grove? Yeah.
For me to buy
What's
a
gonna be
row.
some niggas
We done found
there.
our outfits.
Girl, we can go to Grove and get the outfit and go right to the go right to the movie.
No,
I'm not wearing
literally.
no more
Still,
silver.
man.
Bitch, I'm wearing silver.
Cowboy.
I'm silver
We had
done.
a-
Virgo season is
silver.
over. I'm Virgo, but Virgo season is over.
I'm
Okay,
probably wearing
like
my
I'm not wearing
black.
I
no
don't
more
want to
bless
see
her.
shit metallic for the next
It's
minute.
okay, bitch. Gray's enough.
That's a Halloween costume.
No, that ass. Like, ooh, Halloween. So here's the thing. I have always been to all the gay events because I love gay men, and I just
She's a faggot.
And we
I'm a
love you.
faggot at heart. Oh, is that what you said?
Faggot.
You gotta blame
Faggot.
that. Beep.
I'm a faggot at heart. But there's a lesbian Halloween party.
Lesbians don't like gay men.
They don't. But I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I feel like they don't.
They don't.
But do
My
girls?
girls,
Do they,
my
got-
girls like me.
do they have like gay girl clubs? Or
I feel like
No, they
feminine
have
gay-
one in
feminine,
LA.
Like,
I mean,
gay
like
women,
it's
like
just.
lesbians, but like I feel like butch.
They don't like
Don't
gay
like
men.
gay men.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just be
Anyway,
liking me.
Saying.
I said, I got some
Right,
studs.
does be liking me.
Shit, in my experience,
I'll be
They
damn
be
near
like, well, I don't
like,
fuck
they
with
got
gay
this
niggas.
one,
I say, but
this
also we're a
one
different
lesbian
breed of
club
gays
in
also.
Dallas.
Sue Ellen.
Behind JR's.
Sue Ellen.
And every time we would walk in that bitch just to get a drink because JR's was packed, them bitches would size us up. Like one bitch tried to fight one of my friends. I was like, oh, bitch, I
Those
can't
are
Yeah.
men?
make it here.
Sue Ellen is like not. You don't want to be
Not
there
gay friendly at
anyway.
all.
Yeah, it's not gay friendly. I personally am I'm questioning my sexuality. I don't know if I'm gay or not anymore.
Same system.
I don't know. I've seen some men lately where I'm like,
I like niggas.
Can't relate.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, are y'all Golden Star gays?
Yeah.
What's the Golden Star gay?
What is
Like,
that?
you never
Girl.
had sex with a woman?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never had sex
Have
with
you
a
had
woman.
sex with a guy?
Yeah.
You had sex with a
I've
woman?
had.
Yeah, plenty.
You
Somebody
have?
let you.
I had like sex like with 4 or 5 girls. Yeah. I was eating pussy
heard
up
this
until I was
video
a
if your
sophomore
girl
in
had
college.
sex
You
with
ate
Carlos.
pussy?
Oh damn! I was a munch.
Oh
The fuck?
my God.
I could. All of my ex girlfriends be like, "Damn, you still fine as fuck."
Wow.
No way.
I love
She
that
only
for
knew.
you. At least
I
you
put
tried.
Best say, look, I reckon that I'm a real ass. Her name Amy. She got a baby now. Amaya. Look, I'm saying names, but they fuck with me. I mean, but I was down. I was like deep in the closet. I was the only like there was. I didn't go up around gays. Also, to Brooklyn's
Really?
point, like. In Atlanta, like I'm around a very straight set of people from my college. Like all of my friends I met from Morehouse. That's with me leaving school.
That's interesting.
So
'cause
none of
it's
my friends
Atlanta.
from all my friends from like Georgia State, all straight.
Girl's
No
nasty.
way.
Yeah, I was like the cool gay guy.
Yeah, no. I have had relationships with men, long relationships with men, but every single one of them said like, "Oh, I feel like you're my nigga. Like you're not
Ooh.
my girlfriend. I feel like you're my friend." And
Wait, I hope the last one did not say that exact word.
no, they did. Yeah.
He said that.
He said those exact words, and I knew I didn't like men when
He's white.
No. This was a black guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, girl,
I'm talking about the white man.
Oh, the
say
white
nigga.
man.
You dated a white man?
I did date a white
so
man for
progressive.
almost 2
so
years.
progressive.
Yeah, but the last guy I dated, he had hot Cheetos, and he started eating them in my bed, and I had white sheets, and he
The
had
disrespect.
dusty Cheeto fingers and wiped them on my white sheets like it was a napkin, and I said,
And
"I'm
that's
done."
dang. You know,
The
it'd be
mink
like.
sheets, not the mink sheets.
My mink sheets, bitch, those sheets were not cheap, and he wiped his dusty Cheeto fingers on my white sheets, and that's when I knew.
Dingy dick ass.
You raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
You're fucking disrespectful. But I don't know. Lately, I've seen some men where I'm like, whoa, am I?
She found this one man that live in Arizona,
Arizona?
y'all,
Light-skinned one?
and she been talking about going down there just to.
I'm going
like,
to see
just
that man.
to see him.
I'm going to see him.
Then you find his
I
job.
see you marrying a
No.
guy though.
You see me
I can
marrying
see,
a
I can see
guy?
that. The right guy. I feel like somebody who's gonna be completely when it comes to man qualities, someone who just worships the ground you walk on.
Really?
That I feel like that will for you that would have to be to take you to
But
that
how
side.
would you do this if you don't like sex with a man?
That's what I'm getting to, because I've never imagined, like, you know how
Oh,
girls
damn.
grow up and they're like,
You
ooh,
don't
like,
dick at all.
I saw that meme today.
Y'all know what a side is? I just learned what that is.
That
so-
pissed me
what?
off.
I just learned what that is.
Because a guy told me that recently. And
A what?
We,
A side.
What's that?
It's like somebody who doesn't enjoy anal or penetration.
You don't like penetration at
They
all.
like
So it's
head
like,
and, jerking
so
off
if
and stuff
I'm
like
a
that.
side and you're like verse, whatever, like I don't like penetration at all. So like our sexual experience will only be like oral.
So that you allow
That's a
your
side.
partner to do whatever. The one who does like penetration. Or,
No, so like if I'm a side, I don't like I don't like putting my Peter rocket in you, or I don't like
Right.
getting anything. So like you're just giving me head.
So what about your partner? Like what is their experience within that? What you allow them to
Nothing.
do?
You
That's
a
for
side
y'all to
too.
figure out.
Y'all
You a
both
side
sides.
too. You have to.
No.
be.
One,
That's
oh.
No,
boring.
not in this.
If you don't
not
like
in this,
penetrate, if you don't like,
Not
if
in
I
LA.
don't like being like penetrated
Not in
or
LA.
being
not in this
penetrating.
lifetime.
Yeah, that's head.
all I
Well, I
know
just wanted to
is,
say that's what I learned today.
It's
all
brand
I
new.
know is like with men, I've never imagined like being a housewife, having kids with a husband. Like I never had a dream wedding. Like my friends growing up would be like, "Oh, I want this," and I'd be like, "That sounds a little overwhelming."
But I think that idea has also died
for sure, especially right,
overall
like
for most women.
yeah,
Like most women are very independent.
Yeah.
Like most women don't just stay home and cook and clean. Like sometimes my daddy cooked for my mama now. Like,
Really?
Because my mama worked more than my daddy do.
yeah.
Like,
Ooh, he's a blessing, and that's for me. Like I always imagine like co-parenting with a man, like being a friend, and we have a house and a great kid, and we just are best friends, and we have a good kid. Like I always thought about myself, like, where do I want to travel? Where do I want to go?
Okay.
Never about a man. But lately, I'm like, it's like dating as a lesbian is very hard.
Being gay is
Oh
hard.
my God.
I literally said this yesterday.
Being gay is
The
hard.
gay
Gay is
scene
ghetto.
in LA,
It's so ghetto.
awful.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
say
care
I've given
about
up.
just in LA. I think being gay, period,
Period.
is ghetto.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like in LA specifically, it's even
It's
harder.
like times 10,
Because
yeah.
the niggas out here, it's like
Yeah.
Shit.
they are just they
Wah, wah,
swear they
wah.
Diddy or like they just somebody so important. It's just like
Shout out to Diddy.
So
Sponsor us.
Right?
get some deli on.
Okay, it's the
Deli
Deli
on,
on.
bitch.
We love her both.
You know, we got to do with one friend. We got to ask him, has he ever fucked with this person?
Okay, y'all know this man.
first before we fuck with them.
No, y'all do have to do
We do.
that. Because it's so. When I came to LA and I saw all the gay
have to.
men, I was shook. Because Dallas is like very
Did
white.
you like him? You ain't like him, right?
Was
When
it
I talked to
serious?
Ray,
Jacob, I would
how
like
serious was it?
I'd be lost.
I'm like, damn, you talked to him already, bitch?
Damn.
So when I
We
came
got
here, I was
history.
like, there's so many gay black men. I've never experienced that many
I
black.
feel like there's a lot of gay men in the world.
But in LA though, in Dallas, you didn't have a lot
we
of gay
take
black
over.
men.
I mean,
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
of them do hair, do makeup,
Yeah.
They was not cute in Atlanta.
work in production, and all
Yeah.
that.
Atlanta.
So
And that's why I say
There's a lot of like,
Out of towners in Atlanta, but people who from Atlanta are ugly.
and it like,
I mean, the Atlanta
I don't want
gays,
to say
they weren't cute.
sorry to you from Atlanta.
a lot
watching
of,
this.
it's a lot of those in Atlanta.
They're gonna be trying to fight you, girl. Next time you come back.
Okay.
Meet me at Piedmont Park if you want to jump me.
I never like.
Post it.
I was shook. Like when I came, I was like, damn, I like these gay men. Like if I was a man, absolutely.
I mean, it's fun your first like 3 months when you knew and like, it's like
No, it's so
right,
many.
but once you get
No,
started
it's
in,
so many.
bitches, yeah.
I won't.
I met y'all with within months of me moving here.
When I say
Like,
I was on a date
individually.
at least twice a
When did
week
you
when I
move
first moved to LA.
October 2021. So I met like Devontae out randomly one night. It was my crew, and he just was like moved to. No, we just met
Devontae
him.
ain't like you.
I met him. I don't understand
Bye.
to this day what I did to Devontae.
You remember that night?
He said something. It was something smart.
You did.
Probably so.
You did, and you just
But
kept
you
rolling
didn't
your
know,
eyes at me.
yeah.
That wasn't out.
I never
That
rolled my eyes at you. I liked you.
You did.
Did I?
And you was doing
think you
a
liked them.
lot.
I think
I
it was
was
like a bully
like,
flirt.
what you said? And you
I
said
do. I
something
am a
smart,
mean flirt.
And
It
I
was like a
said,
mean
y'all better
flirt.
get this bitch.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I was nervous
Fuck
about the
nah.
both of y'all, actually. Him, because, oh God, this is after an altercation happened in my life.
When?
And I remember you took me to his house, and you didn't tell him that I was coming with.
He
He opened the door.
Protect your
I just showed up.
energy.
He was like,
Protect your energy at all costs.
He didn't say shit at the door. He just looked me up and down like,
Devontae?
yes.
Because I was
Wait,
like,
what
who is this
altercation?
person, random person you bringing into my home?
Devontae is hard to get to know at first.
Listen.
So, like, of course, you could see like a little bully flirtation. I'm like, nigga, like, you ain't that like tough. You know, he'll be so
Yeah.
stoic.
He's very stoic.
So it's like you can't
Yeah.
crack him like, boy. But once you do, that
he's
a
like a
teddy bear.
A teddy bear. You just want to kiss him. Yeah.
Lil Ivy.
You know, he got in the door. He said, I heard you had a little accent not too long ago. I said, ooh. I had 24 hours where I just went missing, y'all. It just was crazy.
God
Wait, that was
bless.
that night?
It was his first year experience in LA.
God damn.
That damn chapel.
To this day, his location show.
still don't know how you got there.
To this day, I woke up with his location. Yesterday. I'm like, why is he at this club at 8 a.m.?
He was at Legacy.
He was at Legacy,
the
man.
phone,
No, that's when he
the
lost
phone
his
was
phone.
at Legacy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
that's when his.
That was another altercation.
Yeah, that's when
She got too many infractions.
One thing I will say is if I do end up with a man, I really don't want y'all to be like, oh, I thought you were gay. Bitch,
Oh,
I
no.
thought I was too. There
Shit
have
changes.
been.
I'm
yeah.
like, let me babysit.
We would never.
You would babysit my kid?
Yeah.
Really?
For like
If
2
I
hours.
want to have a baby,
You want to
I
have
love
a
that.
baby? Give me like 6 more years. We can have a baby.
yeah, 'cause I don't want the emotional ties. 'Cause I
6
would-
more years.
Like, if I would, if no, I know for 6. That's about right.
No, that's about right, because I think,
34.
I say-
I'm gonna start planning.
Yeah.
I say 10 more years.
Ooh.
I could
Yeah,
do
I'm gonna be
10.
done. Like I can't imagine having a kid and like still going outside.
No,
I
look.
still want it.
no.
The niggas
Enjoy
still be
my
outside
life.
in their 30s. Outside in their 30s, like they mid-30s. They be
Is that
outside
38
in
another
the tent.
club?
Oh, if I'm in LA, I'm not having a kid for another 20 years.
Oh, that was my last question, and then
That's
we're
how
gonna
people be
wrap it
having.
up. Is
Dang,
LA
it's
it
been
for
that
y'all? Do
long
y'all
already?
want to live somewhere
Hell
else?
No.
International me.
I give it
Okay,
10 more
listen.
years.
Yeah.
I'll go to
Yeah.
London.
South of France.
Same.
I always
I
say
wanna
my man
move.
was a Nigerian man.
Hey,
in
bruv.
London.
Very much that.
Cheerio.
I'm putting things in order right now to
Yeah.
like literally get the fuck from LA.
Yeah.
Like only because it doesn't make sense financially to live here.
The
Right.
taxes are
Like
crazy.
it does not. Like
And the word is-
I look at too many real estate videos on TikTok and fucking Instagram
Yep.
of how much homes cost everywhere else.
Yeah.
And I just want that.
In LA is like outrageous.
Yeah.
I feel like I would love to have a home in LA. I believe anything is possible. I really do. Like
A box is $1 million.
I'm so delusional, bitch, that like
Same.
I'm like I could have a house out here for like 1.1 million, call it a day, and then live in London for 6 months, then live somewhere else for 6 months. I'm that delusional, but at the same time, I understand that like this shit is crazy.
I'm even more delusional because I know I'm gonna have a house that's gonna be at least $5 million out here. I'm sorry.
Period.
That ain't
And
delusional, bitch. That's your life. Speak that shit up.
We just talked about manifesting this shit. I want to stay in LA forever. I want to have a home here, but I do want to live other. I want to be that person that rents out my guest house. Like I don't want to be home, but I have somebody living in my home.
That's
I'm
just
cool
pray we
with
don't
that.
fall off into the ocean first, though.
Okay.
That is true because New York bitch is going through it.
Bitch, global boiling, bitch.
We're not warming.
global
It's hot.
boiling.
For the
That's just
urge
crazy.
to have a status update like it's a Facebook post, we went to 1 to 2.
We're literally at 4.
Because when you after boiling, you're burnt.
Are we all gonna burn up?
One stay at a time.
New Orleans is almost underwater.
So I hope
girl.
y'all can swim.
We're not getting water.
Y'all don't get water?
No, right now, like in New Orleans, it hasn't rained in
Really?
a couple of days. So like the Gulf of Mexico is running up the Mississippi River, giving us only salt water, meaning that no one could like run water, take a shower.
Heard about that.
In New Orleans?
Fun
Yeah.
fact
Right
of
now?
the day.
That's crazy.
Right now? So nobody ain't
Because
showering?
it's not raining.
You
Not
know how
really.
they stink?
They haven't like run.
be
They're
happy.
running like
Somebody
pipes.
save Matt.
No fresh water.
Huh? No
You
fresh
heard
Heard
water.
that, but I didn't know why.
Did y'all
No
hear
fresh
what
water.
Jacob
That's
said?
just somebody save Matt.
I want out. I want out.
Yeah.
So
But
all them niggas just in
That's
New Orleans
crazy.
not showering.
And it's hurricane season right now.
Yeah.
So we should
Yeah,
have
Beyonce
nothing but
was
rain.
just
Girl, the fact that we
Yeah.
had a hurricane in LA is
Hurricane Hillary?
It was.
While
that
we was
so
having an
boring,
earthquake.
though.
It was. I was expecting some
And my
danger.
first earthquake was so boring. I just looked and I was like, why is my table shaking? And that was it.
Girl, give us a magnitude 9. Just,
Right,
I
right.
wanna
Like,
feel
give
some
me-
shit.
Shake this bitch
Give me a
up.
tsunami, bitch. I want to run for my life.
Not the art off the walls.
bitch. Okay.
I don't know if we could do this.
Well, this was the first episode of
Damn,
the
we
Little
summing it up already?
Podcast. We need 2 hours next time. We don't need an hour. We need
Y'all
to
just
keep-
ask
for
one-
sure.
Let's all ask one question to
Yeah,
sum it up.
all y'all ask
Let's
one
do it.
question.
How much
I'll go
room we
first.
have?
Who y'all think gonna get married first?
Ooh,
I think Jacarlos.
Ooh.
really?
First and last.
No, no,
Or
no, no,
if
no,
they
no,
not
no.
gonna get married.
Devontae's going to get married
I think
first.
Devontae.
Devontae's going to get married first.
He's so mature.
I am older.
But no,
No,
but you're
mature.
in. You have a.
He's a lover boy,
He's a lover boy. Like
Baby.
he loves love.
just
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah.
I do too.
You say what?
Now
I
that
do
was
too.
a laugh.
You say, huh?
I do too. I do too.
Yeah, but I say I'm
gonna
lover
be
boy
the last
number.
bitch to
I'll
get
be
married.
lover
You
boy
don't
number
think so?
2 next to Devontae.
No, I would say. Well, I think you are a lover boy.
Y'all in the
You're an
tie.
Aquarius.
I'm a
Aquarius
Pisces.
don't have hearts.
And we are
Like,
dreamers.
y'all
But
do-
when I'm
dream
into
a lot.
somebody, I be into them.
But it takes you forever to get into somebody.
And that's
Sometimes it can, sometimes it don't. Recently,
Okay.
I've like living out here outside of my comfort zone. It's definitely been like it's been a challenge dating.
Gotcha.
Where you from back home is like you know the people, like you know what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
LA is kind of like with guys, you never know what you're gonna get.
That's valid.
tough.
Because he can have like he can be up here, paid job, whatever, bland personality, broke boy,
Go
6'5",
fun.
cute.
And I'm a Pisces. I can fall in love with you the same night. I mean,
He will.
A Pisces is delusional as fuck.
We're Delulu. I could
Yeah.
plan the whole wedding.
I will
So
never
you
date a
saying
Pisces
Henry is
again.
delusional right now?
I will never date a Pisces again.
You saying Henry is delusional?
I'm not
But
saying
no-
that. But I'm not
could be.
saying that.
But in the best way
Delusional in
possible.
what way though?
Like not delusional in a bad way. It's just more so like we dream. We like fantasies. We live in our head. La la
Y'all
land.
love a fantasy.
And
Once that-
we will try to recreate that shit in real life.
and
we're
when
like,
it doesn't happen in real life, y'all are done.
Well, I am creating a fantasy for my man. So.
Well,
But y'all are sister
Pisces,
signs.
once
He's
you
a
get a
Pisces.
Pisces together,
Constance.
they
They
tight
get it
as shit.
together.
They
Virgo and Pisces are sister signs.
Huh?
How we on astrology?
Why?
I said, how do we get on astrology?
do. It's always that
Oh.
one
I forgot
bitch.
the damn
It's
question.
always that.
So who not getting married?
You.
You.
You're the last.
You're
I
the
think
last.
Jacob
I mean,
could
Dana
be-
told you that.
No, he's gonna be
I
last.
think Jacob could surprise us.
Dana was the
I
astrologer.
will.
That's how astrology goes.
I'm a wild card, bitch.
I think,
She said I'm gonna meet my soulmate soon. So
"Oh, she been saying that, bitch. I ain't met
I
nobody."
know. I'm just like
What's your question?
deep side, deep
I mean, I
side.
got a man.
My man got a man, but it's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
And we'll. My
that
light skinned
night.
king. Cut that out.
Edit that out.
That night.
Whew, girl, that was a night, girl.
I've had way too very, very vulnerable relationships with all of you. To the point at which I'd be like, oh, we are close.
Okay. No, we walked out.
I said I gotta go home.
We walked out that house.
But it's been all my individual moments with you. I'd be like, wow. Like, so it was one night, and it was just me and Devontae. I'm like, bitch, we just together in arms. You, whenever we just on our random tangents. But Brooklyn, we get into some trouble.
Who?
Okay, well, we don't have time for more questions, but
Yeah.
next time we'll have time for more questions. I want to wrap this up.
Wow.
With the
This
toast?
has been fantastic.
This has been, let's wrap it up with a toast.
I love that.
Cheers to the
shit.
first
You
podcast.
took
Cheers
my
to the girls'
cup?
weekend.
Cheers to the girls' weekend. I do want to close this out,
Queen.
A lot of bleeps.
right?
Edit this out.
I do want to close this out with our product of the week because we highlight a product every single week that I think you guys should check out and
Correct.
purchase. So it's going to be Tyler Diva laundry detergent. It smells incredible. It's made in Tyler, Texas. It's non-toxic.
Is it black owned?
It is not, but
It's a business.
we gonna get to the
They
black
support
owned
black
business.
people.
Yeah. And you can have it shipped from Amazon. It is a little bit expensive, but if you get a gallon for $90, it can last you a very long time.
A gallon for $90.
It smells so good.
Bitch,
Oh,
does
girl,
it
what's
work
your
good with
demographic?
every
It
color?
works good with every color.
What's
and
your
you,
demographic for this podcast?
and you only use
Because
$90.
I'm not in that one.
This is a CB2 commercial.
you, I, look, I
You
got,
get $32 out of me, and I want 100 pounds.
first of all, bitch, I got my landlord on it. She bought it. Like everybody loves it.
She's a very rich bitch.
You pay her.
Okay,
She
that
take
part.
your rent.
rent money to buy it.
If Kourtlynn can buy it, I just want to close out also by thanking you guys so much.
Everybody smile at the camera.
Love you.
We love you.
Follow us on Instagram at the Laylo Podcast. You can follow us on TikTok at Laylo Podcast minus the, and then follow us and subscribe on YouTube at the Laylo Podcast to see what it looks like, not just what it sounds like.
In unison, let's all say you better low.
You.
I said in unison.
One.
1, 2, 3.
You
better
better
low. Y'all didn't say all in. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. You better low.
Thank y'all. Bye.
Bye. That was cute.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was